Hello everybody and welcome to another season with Sparta Rotterdam in the Dutch League Eredivisie. We've had a few transfers. Granted, there's not that many people shifting in or out really, to be perfectly honest. I didn't feel there was the need to, and we do need to build our money up. We've got our extension of the stadium finishing in September, so that's probably about just under a month away, which is increase our capacity to about 12,500, something like that. First things first, one game today with against FC Groningen, but we're going to have a look at the transfers. We're going to go with the transfers in first. First up is Sidney van Hooijdonk, striker, and I'm not kidding, this kid is wow, he's made more of an impact than Ake has done all season, to be quite honest. He's a forward, an advanced forward as well. He's got good finishing, first touch and dribbling, which is nice. He can run. He's got good pace as well. Not so much off the ball though. He can't throw it, which I'm happy about because I want him to stay in the middle. What's he like in crossing? He's got quite a good crossing as well, so maybe a corner or two, but I'd rather have him in the middle. He is 5'10" though, but again, he's got. Can he still grow out this time? I don't know. He runs with the ball down the right, likes to try and beat the offside trap. We bring him in from Breda, 325,000, which I thought was a steal. He'd only played 10 games in the last 2 seasons. He's already played 1 and scored 2 already. Next up is Jasper ter Heide, left back. Although he can play in midfield, well, actually, he could play anywhere. He's quite versatile, really. 21 years old, but we're going to have him down at the left back, really. I think that's where we were struggling last season for. The physicals aren't too bad. For a 21-year-old, I expect a little bit better, but he has got a very, very high potential. We're bringing him from Ajax. He was sitting in the reserves, only 74,000. And I thought, you know, as a backup, we could ideally use him. Now, this guy, Luca Ranieri, 3.5 star, potential 5, 21 years old. He's on loan from Fiorentina, our affiliate club. He's valued at 300,000. Now this guy, I could put an offer really, but there's no point. I mean, if we have him now, he's injured until the end of September. Okay, that doesn't matter. They want 10 million for him. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to afford him just yet. But even so, teamwork. And he can throw the ball as well. He can play down the left hand side. Got very, very good physicals. Crossing's not too bad as well for a left back. He's has he had an assist already? I think he has. Played for Cosenza in Italy last season. 14 games. Did play for Fiorentina. 7 games in the previous season before, and he's already hitting his potential already. Got 7.4. And then our final signing. I couldn't let this one go. I mean, the stats on this guy is very, very good. A right back, he can play left as well. Potential 3.5, 4. He's already at 3.5. He's 24 years old. Our scouts said sign him whatever the cost. And to be perfectly honest, I did. He comes from Graafschap, or does he? Ajax, I think. No, it comes from Ajax. He was on loan, but we pick him up for 500,000. He's played quite a few games for Graafschap. Not quite hitting the 7s. Saying that, 24 years old, I would expect better. Boom is having a little bit of Mardy because we've signed him. But I think they're going to be switching between the two. But because they said sign him whatever the cost, you tend to listen to your scouts, don't you, majority of the time. Traits then. He runs with the ball down the right. This is nice because he's on the right hand side. Gets forward wherever possible, which is good. Crossing. 11, okay, it's not too bad, and refrains from taking the long shots. Well, that's good because you don't want to take a shot from the right back position, do you? I was pleased with this one. I'm sure his stats were a lot better when we looked at him. So that concludes our transfers in. Really, not much of movement really, but let's have a look at the guys that we have let go, and we've let go for money as well, which is nice because it funded all these buys. First is Dries Wittens. He's gone to Canberra for 185,000. We didn't have any room for him really. Looking at it now, we could have really done with him. As part of a clear out in the club, we're doing it gradually. Whittins would have been quite useful. Stats is really consistent throughout. But we weren't going to play him when he was getting rather mardy and is upsetting a lot of the other lads as well. He goes to Camber for 185,000. Alberto, he's gone to Groningen. This is the reason why we needed a left back. Now, call me stupid or what have you, but I'm still regretting it. Saying that, it was money we couldn't turn down. 24 years old. He played stupendous for us, and it was a really good fit on the left hand side. He had a really good season last season. Season before, when we only brought him in for a free, so we did make some money on him. But 725,000, we couldn't say no at the time. He was only valued at about something like 400,000. And obviously, Groningen saw something in him, so I wasn't going to stand in his way. He did ask to speak to them, so apart from upsetting everybody, didn't want to let him go, but I couldn't not. Winter's gone out on loan to Holland, and Kust has gone to Topos as well. People really were not going to miss. We've got Hoydunk now up front. He can play either instead of or with Ake. Alternate between the two, but Winter can go and learn his trade at Helmond and Kust as well. So we're all right for wingers at that point, but overall 900,000 we bring in, 975,000 we spend, so a net 75 spend. I'm happy with that. Finances then look very healthy. That's really impressive. I do like that. We have still got 1.3 million in the budget for for transfers, and we've got almost 20 grand wage budget as well. There's nobody really that can come in and say, wow, that we need to get that player. They're just not available at all. Ideally, we could do with another centre back, but we did bring in somebody from the youth setup, the reserves even. I think that's what we're going to try and do with this club, is sign young players, bring them through if we can, if there's really standout ones, because I think Holland's quite renowned for bringing the youth players in. I mean, look at Ajax in the Champions League. Who would have thought? Real Madrid and then Juventus. Let's have a look at what we've been doing. Right, I did say in the title new formation. We are using a new formation. Right, Gillingham, we absolutely spanked 5-0 away from home in England. Hoydunk, first game, 2 goals. Al-Haft, 2 goals, and even Ake gets in on the act as well with a goal, feeling left out. But we absolutely spanked them. Just to show you though, that's what we're playing. I've decided to go a little bit more attacking. We had quite a good season last, and I just feel like we want to score goals. We can always drop back if need be. I don't think at the moment we need to. And just want to test this attacking midfielder role or shadow striker role in the middle. Cameron's playing the attacking midfielder role, I think. And Duarte, he can play shadow striker as well, so it's another way of fitting another midfielder in his actual position. But that is the sort of formation we are going with this season. We're going to try and stick with it. We did have a different affair at Peterborough though. They spanked us 6-3. I think it was all over by half time. I think 3 goals in the second half. 4 goals in the second half, sorry, but that's about it. Tony scoring a hat-trick and Carno for Peterborough with a brace. But 6-3. Again, Hoydunk scoring. Go ahead. We drew 1-1, 6 minutes from Van Hoven. Nice to see him back at the club, even if he is out on loan. One more friendly before the league started. Amityville, we win 4-1. Duarte, hat-trick. In that shadow striker role, a hat-trick. And who else? But Van Hooydonk. And it's really nice to see a player scoring, really, to be perfectly honest, a striker. So apart from the one game in the friendlies, he scored in every game. And he carried that form on into the league. We played our first game. Dan Hag and Hooydonk with 2 goals. Fleming with 1 and Tavson with a hat-trick. 2 goals in the last 4 minutes. I really don't know what happened there. We just totally destroyed them. 65% of the possession. We couldn't do it with 3 midfielders, but now we seem to be doing it with one attacker, 3 behind him. And that was away from home as well. Be interesting to see how we do against the bigger teams. But we kind of took them to the cleaners, shall we say. Utrecht took the place of the last Euro spot, didn't they? They're out. They've been knocked out. Is that Lille? It is. It's Lille. The only reason I'm saying that is because my other saves, rags to riches. We are playing with Marseille and we are in the French league at the moment. And Lille. That's the only reason I recognised that, to be fair. Okay, then the side that's going to play this first game. Again, like I said, this is the formation. We have got players now. We are overswinging with right backs and left backs at the minute. Owusu can come on the left, which we can bring in Boom on the right if need be. So Fabry is going to continue in goal. We've got Owusu, Akapong, Friends and Hyde in the back 4. We've got Spearings and Fleming who are controlling that midfield. Fantastic duo. DeWart is going to be playing shadow striker. Tavson and Hoven out on the right and left. And then we've got Hoydonk, our goal scorer. Tavson's got 3 goals already, that hat-trick. Let's hope he can do the same against Groningen. We could really do with stating our business and stating what we're going to be doing this season. So let's submit this team. Squad numbers. Hyde hasn't got a squad number. Give him a number. He's got number 19. There's Owusu making his debut. I'm assuming that's what that means. Alberto. Did Alberto go to Groningen? So where is he? He's not even on the bench. Play the game and we're going to say get creative from the start. We are in our red and white stripes. Free kick then. Groningen with the ball. Danny now. Or Dari. Reese. Boar. Dari again. He's playing it back. Okay, so they're having quite a lot of the ball here. They're going to... Amersfoort. Reese. Oh, good ball. Oh, what a miss. What a miss. That should have been buried. Duarte didn't quite get the ball there. We do pick it up through Owusu. Hyde. Inside to Spearings. What are you going to do with it? Back to Hyde. Hyde over the... Not quite getting over the top. Oh, Tavson. Looking for the free kick. Get up, my friend. Nelson. Or Nielsen. Oh, it's a good ball out wide to Doan. Does manage to keep it in and get the cross in, but Fleming's there. Tidies up nicely, which is nice. Through ball now. Duarte. Through ball. Hoydonk's gone. He's there. Yes! Come on! As soon as it gets to him, you know it's going to be a goal. There's something about this kid. He knows how to finish. We're winning. I mean, look at our stat. Look at this. That's the construction there. I'm hoping when that's finished, it's going to look fantastic. It's only going to add a few extra thousand seats, but I don't mind. But that's a fantastic goal. It's onside, referee. Yeah, that's plenty onside. It's a very, very good finish there. Look at that from every angle. Groningen have an attack again. Surprise, surprise again. This side. We just need to soak up the pressure, don't we? Good header away. And again, Duarte picks it up. Hoydonk's not going to get there. It's a good clearance though. So that extra player between the midfield and the striker does tend to work. Oh, he's missed it. That's it. That'll do. Calm yourselves down. Fabry. Let's release it. Let's release it to one of our players. Rolls it out to Friends. Out to Hyde. Ball over the... Oh, look at this. Hoydonk's gone. It's got to be a goal. It is. Goalkeeper, what is he doing? He held back and that's his second brace of the season already in 2 games. Wow. I think we've picked up a gem here, people. I mean, goalkeeper is coming. No, I'm not going. I could have got it, but I'm not going to go. I'm going to let him have a shot. Oh, drilled it straight across the ground. He's up for a hat-trick already. Let's not concede. Not now, not before half time, but could we be going for another goal? Hoydonk, ball in, off the side, Tavson. Oh. Wow. 6 points. Well, I'm not going to cry at that. Wow. 2 goal bursts in 10 minutes. We'll accept that with everything. Anything we'd say now will just overcomplicate things. Why? Very pleased with your performance. Let's keep going. So we will. Amersfoort to Mensvik. They should have had Alberto playing. I'm going to change it in a second after this highlight. Ball goes over the top. Duarte wins it. Oh, we're going the other way now, thankfully. Duarte's on a run. Look at that. Hoydonk. Is it? Oh, referee! He just took him out. He took the youngster out. You can't do that. And the piling foot. Oh, that's a very, very good goal. That all stemmed from a free kick opportunity, and I feel like we've been robbed here. That wasn't fair. Amersfoort with the ball over. I mean, look at that tape with the back of his foot. And Darry. Is it Darry? It is. With a goal. Okay, that's put a damper on things. I'm just going to pause it now. I'm just going to make a quick substitution. Duarte could come off for Campman. We're going to utilise this young lad. It's not too bad, but apparently he's rated at a 5. We might as well make use of him, hadn't we? And Experience can come on off for Huntelaar. Hoven's really quiet. We're going to bring Ritmeester in. Okay, we'll make our changes. Fresh legs on there. Hoydonk with a free kick over. Nobody quite there. Akepong should get there. Play inside Owusu. Back to Akepong. Don't lose it there. Could this be it? Could we just mess things up? Space a couple of minutes. No. Over the top. Darry has it back. Rao pull it back in. Headed away. Ooh. I could see us conceding a goal there. Throw in. Campman now has it. Back to Hyde. Get that ball in. Oh, ooh, what a strike. I didn't expect that from him. We're into the last seconds of the game. Let's get it away. That's it. We win. We beat Groningen, and that is a very, very good victory. Hoydonk not quite completing his hat-trick though. I predicted it did a draw, and to be honest, I'm surprised that Sparta have been able to win this one. We'll go assertive. Well done, lads. That's a good win for us. I'm impressed. So now the table looks like this. We're lying in third spot behind Feyenoord and AZ on maximum points. Excelsior are just behind us. It's just goal differences keeping us there. Ajax in 6th spot. Again, they're not starting as well. MVV bottom. Venlo. Right, just before we do anything else as well, just before we leave, we're just going to have a look at where we're expected to finish this season. We're expected to finish 14th. I don't think they expected us to get any higher. Well, that's quite disappointing after last season. That's to be sure. But Elmer and MVV all come up, and they all are expected to go straight back down again. But Ajax to win it, PSV second, and Feyenoord third. So they're the major 3 powerhouses. So when we come back, we're going to be playing Heerenveen and then the newly promoted MVV, who are lying bottom of the table. So if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. Tell me what you think of the transfers. Was it a good idea letting Alberto go? I don't know. Should we try and sign Ranieri as well? If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you'd like to see some, click that notification button as well so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.